Welcome back, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to some Long Dark today. We also got some 7 Days to Die Afterlife coming up later. And more stuff this weekend as well. Icarus, 7 Days to Die, both Saturday and Sunday. So, yes. How you doing? Hey, Valor, how's it going, buddy? How you doing today? Hello. Alright, let's get this little party started. So today we are definitely going to be trying to hunt the moose. We are 46 days in. We're at 71% condition right now. So the way this challenge works is that we have the health regen set to 0 when we're sleeping. We get no health regen when we're sleeping. And it's set to low if all of our characteristics are in the white. That's being not cold, not tired, not hungry, not thirsty. And we get a little tiny bit of health back with that. So it takes us a long time to get our health back. Other than that, we have the Revolver available. Plants are all set on low spawn rate. Deer and bunnies are set on low spawn rate. Wolves are set on high. Very high, actually, like stalker level high. And there's no birch bark tea available either. None whatsoever. So that's sort of where it's going. The 5th of November, they're supposed to start the groin leg, the groin of leg is and work their way down to the artery. Wow. Well, bad boy gamer, I hope that you have a good, good surgeon. I hope everything goes well with you, man. I hope that goes good for you. Alright, so we got some deer hides in here, some rabbit hides. Your subscription ended? Well, there you go. Yep, it did. Okay, so right now we do have deerskin pants. We got rabbit skin hat. We could get the rabbit skin gloves, which would probably be a good thing, and deerskin boots. We did make ourselves a bearskin coat, so we got nice and warm there. Any plans to explore the new Planet Crafter DLC in the near future? I already did. We spent like 6 hours on it the other day at Duvenis when it got released. We already explored it, and we're going to be doing more of it this next week on Thursday. So yes, we already explored Planet Humble. It's quite an interesting thing. It's all up on YouTube if you want to go check it out. So yes, we explored it already. You could always see what we got going on there on the channel. But yes, we explored it. We spent several hours on it, quite a few hours on it on Wednesday. It was super fun. I highly recommend it. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the 6 months. Either 994. What did I reach on Planet Humble? To be honest, I can't remember.
994 just resubscribed.
To be honest, I can't.
Hope you are doing well and good luck.
Oh, thank you much. I don't remember how far we reached on it. We had a lot of fun with it though. I really like the way Planet Humble's put together. So we're gonna be running going forward. We're gonna be running 2 Planet Crafter runs. We're going to be doing one in the old world, and then we're going to be doing one on Planet Humble as well. So we're going to have 2 going at once. Let's check our fuel here. Don't have a lot of fuel on me, but that's okay. How's my bow doing? Okay, I'm using crappy bow. I got good bow. I got my hat. Okay, I got everything else I need on me. Did I reach moss? No, I don't. I think I was up to like rain or something like that. We do have cooking 5, by the way. Huzzah! Hey, Mr. Man, how you doing? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Duvenis, I would highly recommend the new DLC to people who are wanting to play it. I would highly recommend it. It really, they did a really good job with it. Really good job. So we have good news. September is over, but gift sub discounts are still here. Oh, okay, that's cool. God, the wolves are out already. The wolves are back in town. The wolves are back in town. Oh my goodness gracious. Tylea with the 54-month resub. Woo! Look at that. We got the 6-month. We got the 54-month. Thank you for those. I appreciate it very much.
Thailand Singer just resubscribed for 54 months.
Thank you for that. How you doing, Tylea? How's it going? Oh, I nailed him. But he's running away. Come back. Come back with my stuff. Come back with my arrow, you bastard! Where are you going? Oh, you're going the direction I want. You have surgery on the 21st. Oh, no. Well, I wish you well on that. I hope it's not too big of a thing. Really, Mr. Deer, you have to run that far away. Or Mr. Wolf. I was about to pick that birch bark up, but I don't have any. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, man? Yeah, so for anybody wondering, Planet Humble was really good. So we're going to be definitely working on removing some kind of infected area of my jaw. Ooh, ouch. Yikes, yikes. So Planet Humble was really fun. I highly recommend it, and we'll be running 2 Planet Crafter series going forward. We're going to go with the Planet Crafter on regular on Tuesday, and the new Planet Humble on Thursday afternoon. So... God, this wolf ran a long way, man. At least he's, I guess, going in the direction of where the moose is, so. This is some jaunty. Oh, jeez, ow. Oh, I'm so sorry, Tylea. Where did this wolf go? I mean, we're doing a good job tracking him down here. He's running over this direction. We're gonna be losing his footprints, though, here pretty quick. Oh, yeah. There went his footprints. His footprints are slowly but surely disappearing. Because the snow's getting blown over. Plus, it's just weird when they die, their footprints just kind of disappear. Good Lord, he like ran all the way over here from the barn. All the freaking way over here. All this just to get an arrow back. And oh, we almost lost it. We almost lost him. I swear, they make it harder and harder to find him after they die. If they run away from you, don't they? Oh, he's walking now. He's walking. He ain't running anymore. Knows how close together the footprints are. Footprints are very close together. Hey, yeah, you know, Buck, it's one of those where it'd be nice if we didn't have them any longer. Just in a couple of months, Buck will not be seeing any more political ads. Thank God. Thank God. And there he is, right over here. Give me my arrow back, you little turd. You little turd lane. Goodness gracious. At least we got some food. Alright, anything else in here? Not really. I can take this shelf down, that'll get us warmed up. Oh, son of a biscuit. I didn't account for that. Didn't account for the no light. Shoot, okay, well let's sleep for like... Let's sleep for like 5 hours, just get some rest back. Yeah, at least he died near the trailer house. You know, we gotta take the positive there, man. It's a good way to look at it, House. Good way to look at it. At least he died near the trailer, so. Oh, that's gamey wolf meat that's already cooked. Nice. Ah, it's cold and nasty out there. Drink the last of our water. Do we have any big teas left by chance? Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I got some big teas. We'll drink those down too. Get a little more water that way. Then we can just sleep off the rest of the night. Okay. Perfect. Perfect execution. All right. Wow, Alexander, that's why we need that? Is then we wouldn't be tired of political ads? Not gonna say you're wrong. Why do you think Baywatch was so successful for so many years? Think about it. Think about it. We do need a little bit of wood, so let's get this going. There we go. All right, we got the wood. Well, exactly. I mean, you know, come on. Oh, this is all cooked. All of this is cooked already. Sweet. Now all we need is a little more drinkity boo. Let's go inside and get our drink on. Yeah, I mean, that there is a positive side to having high wolf respawn rate. That is for sure. Since we got cooking 5, it's like food is good. Food is good. You know, all food. All wolf food is good to us at that point. Alright, let's see if Mr. Moose is gonna put in an appearance. Yeah, there's that wolf there. I just don't know. I don't know if he's gonna, like, show up or not. It's hard to say. Luckily, we have enough wolf meat there to last us for a little while. We do need to get a fire going and getting some, do need to get a fire going and get a little bit of water made. Usually the moose just is kind of chilling out over here if he's up. No, there's deer over here, which means the moose is not going to be around. Hey, UC, how you doing?
Can't feel my hands.
Maglin's fire? Heck yeah. Let's go. I don't want to get too cold because we've already lost a lot of health. We're already down to like low 70s. Yeah, there's the hypothermic risk coming in. Luckily, we can get a Maglin's fire going, which is free. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we got the hypothermia coming on. Let's throw a couple pieces of wood on there. Let's throw that on there. Get ourselves nice and warmed up here real quick. Let's just get a little water cooking. That'll help us get us going. Let's get a little water going. That'll help us get us warmed up. We can chill out here for a second. Let's drop this herbal tea because it's not doing us any good. We get no health back when we sleep anyway, so we might as well heat it up. And that way we'll have a little warmth. Hey, Blurry Wolfie, how you doing? Yeah, there's a challenge there. There's no health regen while we sleep. We only get it back when these are all in the white, and it's very slow. It's very low. And we get it back from Stims, and we can get it from crafted food, excluding Birch Bark Tea. There's no Birch Bark Tea available. We do have the Revolver on, although we haven't really been using the Revolver very much. We do have that turned on. Harvestable Plants are set to low, so that's everything from cattails, rose hips, mushrooms, the burdock root. What else is there? Yeah, pretty much all the birch and maple, all those are at low. Deer and rabbit spawns are at low, although we're seeing a bunch of deer out here. It's basically the respawn is set at low, so getting them up is not hard. Them respawning is a little bit slower. And then wolves are set to very high. There's like stalker quantities and speed of respawn. And smell and detection range is really high too. If we were standing right now, those deer would know we're here. Damn it. Go get my arrow back. I missed. Damn it. Hey, Wesley, how you doing? Chico, how are you? Hello, welcome in. How is it going today? Stupid allergies. I hear you, stupid allergies. Yeah, I've been having a few allergy issues lately too, so I totally get it. All right, we gotta wait just a second longer here. After watching, you decided to download the Afterlife mod. Be a purist, you know how hard it was for me, and for some reason it won't launch. Yes, you have. So Wesley, right now the Afterlife mod is not updated to 1.1. The creator of the mod, Redbeard, is going to be updating it to 1.1, but it's going to break all the old game saves. So all the old game saves will be broken because there's mechanics in it that will be broken when he updates it to be able to support 1.1. So like the save I'm playing in right now, you have to revert yourself back to 1.0 to actually be able to play it. And then once he changes it to 1.1, once he updates the mod to 1.1, you will no longer be able to play your 1.0 saves. It's a game breaking. The 1.1 B14 is breaking the game as far as being able to keep going it. So the back's doing okay. Back's not doing bad. You know, Marley, I actually am kind of looking forward to when he updates it and starting over again. I'm not gonna update it till he does that, and then I'll start over at that point. So I'm not gonna update it until he does that. Damn it, I missed again. Alright, we got him that time, though. Now, where'd my arrow go? There's my arrow. Alright, we got him that time, baby. Actually, it was pretty good. So, yeah, if you go into the betas, if you go into your, if you go in there, Wesley, and you choose 1.0, you'll be able to actually access it. Oh, great. Is the deer's... Oh, his frozen carcass thing is off weird. That's strange. Need to get a red dot sight. You'll wait to play 1.1. Yeah, I'd say just wait, because he's gonna be, supposedly, according to Guns, Nerds, and Steel, he messaged Redbeard about it, and Redbeard said that he was gonna update it soon, but he was kind of holding off because it will be, it will be breaking the saves. To be honest, Marley, I'm kind of looking forward to restarting again because mistakes have been made. I guess, so here's two of the things that Redbeard was saying was wrong with the mod right now, is that, you know those stoner guys that like are throwing those stones at us? I guess they're spawning too quickly into the end of the Horde Night. So that's something he's going to be fixing, as well as there's too many birds on Horde Night. So there's too many birds, too many stoners, so he's going to be fixing both of those items and getting them squared away for the update that he's going to be doing. So that's something to look forward to, because I honestly think there was too many stoners to begin with as well. So I'm kind of glad that he's going to be taking care of that, because there was a hell of a lot of those guys in the game, especially on Horde Night. It was getting just kind of disgusting, you know. I'm gonna fix that real quick, and that'll allow our, oh my gosh, Bad Boy Gamer, man, oh man. Oh, jeez. Oh god, that guy was like right here. If I could have killed him, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. A Bad Boy Gamer gifting out 5 Wolfpack memberships over on the YouTube side. Go down to Zolo Diecast, Tony Lee, Flavian Anton, Christopher Silva, and Hogsgoth1. Welcome on in to the AFPAC membership on the YouTube side. There is some exclusive stuff there for you guys, including my Witcher 3, some of my Witcher 3 playthrough, including some of the, well, all my LA Noir I had to put behind the paywall because it was getting my channel basically shadow banned. Because it's kind of a more adultish material, I guess you could say. So it was getting shadow banned. I'll be honest, I still stay away from your 7 days to die gameplay, so I don't know the game mechanics. Hey, that's okay, Marley. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, it's 7 days is not for everybody. It's all good. You know, there's no ill will there at all. Alright, we got those 3 there. I need to get warmed up, so let's just make another ½ liter of water. There we go. Oh no, my fire got blown. God damn it. Alright, let's throw a reclaimed wood on there. Oh, that's annoying. My fire got blown out there. We did at least we got the hide off the deer. Very important, very, very important there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a couple more pieces of meat off them. $17 minutes, there we go. If it's 14 days to die, am I like, hey, no, not 7 days, 6 days.
Might have to drop some.
No, not 7 days, 14 days. Well, you can actually set it to that, totally. I kid you not, you can actually set it to 14 days if you want to. There we go. Good to see you cheating at work to watch. Nice, Julia, good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, go to Kensington and Philly. Way too many stoners. Hey now, hey now, hey now. It's not 7 days, it's 7 hours. Well, it is kind of 7 hours. Have you ever seen, what was it, Something About Mary, where he picks up the very weird hitchhiker who's very into the, he's very into, the 6 minute abs, you know? And it's like, well, isn't there a thing for 7 minute abs? And he's like, no, it's 6 minute abs. Oh, great. I just got hypothermic. Gosh dang it. And I'm losing health. Ah. Okay, there we go. We got back here. We got back. That's good. Actually, you know what? And you can do longer days if you want to. Hey, I am Frylock. How you doing? I do just the standard 1 hour days, because it's even then it's a little bit more than an hour, but 7 Days to Die sounds like a James Bond movie. It sort of does. 7 days to die, and he's like, hey, Moneypenny, I have 7 days to die. All right, we got all that. We got that. We got that. We got that. We got that. We do not have a. We do not have. Oh, Jesus Christ. We do not have a moose, though, unfortunately. Don't have the moose here, which makes me really, really sad. Because this is the only place. I'm thinking we have to go back to Hush River Valley, boys and girls, to get the moose. I'm thinking that's the play. Yeah, I'm thinking Hush River Valley is our best bet. You always do 2 hour days. Wow, that seems like a lot of time. Well, Julia, you're always welcome to cheat.
And some days the bear gets
Cheat at
you.
work. Cheat at work to see me play. I mean, that's totally. I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. I'll be very, very quiet about it. Is my Planet Humble run on hardcore? No, I just have it on intense. Too many things can go wrong, Chicken Butter, and I'm more interested in just exploring the game. Playing on hardcore just doesn't seem to be worth it. I've tried it a couple times, and it's like, yeah, it's okay, but I just don't want to do it. Agio, how you doing? I'm doing good, my friend. Greetings to you as well. Greetings.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
It is a little heavy, but that's all right. We'll be okay. All good there? Nice. My wife plays Stardew Valley with a mod that makes days 10 times longer. Wow. Yeah, that would be crazy. Stardew Valley is pretty cool. Jonah played it on hardcore and he died 3 times. Yeah, it's just, and usually Chicken Butter, it's just like you die to just not paying attention. It's not even like you die from anything. There's nothing dangerous in the game that kills you. Like, there's no animals or environmental things that really kill you that bad, quickly or badly. It's just, you die because of stupidity. You die because you're not paying attention to certain things,
That's a moose, guys.
That's a moose, guys.
That's a moose right there.
That's a moose right there. All right, we're going to just drop you. All right, so we're gonna drop that stuff right there. Where does that put us weight-wise? Okay, so I have a bunch of torches on me. Yeah, we need to do a little bit of, yeah, it's kind of late. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning up our inventory, fixing that. Let's drop the bow off in here. We killed our 1 bow.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There we go. Good news is our new bow is going to last a lot longer because we now have Archery 4, which makes our per-use bow condition loss reduced by 50%. Totally Stardew Valley mods are cool. I can't seem to get SMAPI to work. I wanted to get Stardew expanded. My computer refuses to run it. Yeah, sometimes mods are a little finicky. Sometimes mods will be a little bit on the finicky side. I've always found that. I tried Stardew, just not my bag. It's not my bag, baby. Just not my bag. But hey, I definitely can see the appeal of it. My crew that I game with is just crazy. They got this whole like trolley chat that's just like trolling one of the guys in our gaming group. I've been actually doing good on Interloper. Nice, nice, Julie. I'm very happy you're doing so good. Interloper. I mean, I love how there's people out there who like Interloper's so easy, and it's like, well, Yes, but once you get 6,000 to 7,000 hours into a game, most of it's going to be easy, and at that point you decide what you enjoy the most. Interloper, for most people that have, you know, a few hundred hours in the game or whatever, Interloper's not going to be that easy. Interloper's going to be tough. And that's something that they got to understand, you know. Starting in the Wasteland is a huge challenge, but the loot has been worth it. If a mod's not working, just get a bigger hammer, Godby. Just get a bigger hammer, smash it into the computer, be like, work, damn you, work! You have to work, you have to. Alright, so there's that. I kind of want to move into the cave over here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. But I don't know if that's gonna be the wise choice to make. I think we're just gonna chill. Just crossed 7,300 hours in 7 days. Nice. Nice. I'm finally up above 1,000, so I feel good about that. Yeah, I've not tried starting in the Wasteland before, so I usually am a baby and I start in the Pine Forest because I'm like, I'm scared of the other stuff. It's too scary. But, you know. Marley, usually if you install it into the game's root folder, I think there's an installer that should let you make a desktop icon for some S-Map-I? S-Map-I? Hey, Hydenet, how you doing? Hyde-yet. Hyde-yet. How are you, my friend? And there's the code there if you want to use it. The description is also in the YouTube description down below for what it is. It's more just to make our health regen really, really super slow. And just to give you an idea, like, all right, let's just look at our health here lately. So we got back up to, oh, I almost got there. We on day 34 we got to 105%, and then we went down to 73. Actually, it looks like day 33. Then on day 34 we went down to 73%, and ever since then we've been hovering. We got back up to what, 98 there, back down to 83, back down to 61. I think we got actually attacked by a wolf here somewhere. I think that was the day we got attacked by a wolf. And then we've been slowly but surely bringing it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, you know, it's one of those where it just, more than anything, it just makes our health regen feel more natural. We just don't get health back instantly by sleeping at night. And any health we get back during the day is just a very slow burn. And we have to kind of watch our, you know, food and water, and especially more than anything, our warmth. Our warmth is the main thing that takes away from it. So lately with custom maps, 2 largest cities are in the Wasteland. I built my base in between 2 cities. Yeah, I wish, that's one thing, Wesley, that I wish that Fun Pimps would, like, change, is I wish that they would change it so that there's a chance of a big city in, like, the Pine Forest. Oh, Jesus. In the Pine Forest and places like that. Because just having them only in the Wasteland, it's just kind of like, okay, I get it. I mean, but it'd be nice if there were, like, big cities, like one big city in the Pine Forest, maybe a couple big cities in a couple of the other zones, or one in the other zones, or something like that. It's just kind of sad that there's not more big cities scattered about. Went to Skin Doctor this morning for the 5th time because some stupid warts on my toes. Oh no! You emailed him about that. Yeah, I've seen a couple other YouTubers talk about it, and it just, yeah, it's just, I wish it was that way too. And I'm not, you know, and make it random. Make it, you know, so it's just a random thing. There's a possibility There's a chance, you know. It's not like it's guaranteed or anything like that, but there's just a chance of those big cities being around. Oh, it's so nice having Cooking 5 now. Having Cooking 5 is such a huge boon. Hey, General Mom. Hello, hello. Alright. Anything else we can do? Gun can be cleaned up a little bit. We do have the revolver, so that's kind of nice. We do have the revolver. That's, you know, we got, what, 20... Yeah, we got 26 shots in the revolver right now. I do have my thermos, which I could put, like, teas into, I guess, if I wanted to. I can just put my coffee in there. Let's put our coffees in there. That way they aren't just holding up my whole inventory. So I don't have any oil to go with that, so I think I'm just going to leave that here. Yeah, I like the trader's rate. I like the randomness a little bit. I wish they'd bring some of the randomness back. Alright, there we go. Let's leave this flour here. That's just 0.8 kilos we don't need on us. That took us down below weight. Let's see, how much water did we have? We got 3.84 liters. Let's just leave... Let's leave a couple liters here. We can always grab some more liters of water when we go over to Hush River. Now that we're planting... Now watch this. Now watch this. This is going to be the funny thing. We're going to be like, okay, we're going to Hush River to find the moose. We step outside, we'll go over there, and guess who will be spawned on the lake this morning? Yeah, you guessed it, the moose. He'll be over there and be like, oh, I heard you were looking for me. And it's like, well, we were gonna go to Hush River to try to find you, sucker, and now you're over here. You jerk. All right, let's put you in there. Let's see. I was just seeing if there's anything else I want. Yeah, let's just store the old man beard like in here. Actually, you know what? Let's just take it. Let's just take those with us. They don't weigh very much. I think we have. Yeah, we got 2 on us. Yeah. I'm sure he'll be over there now that we're making all these plans, getting ourselves all nice and lightened up. You know, I'm sure the moose is just gonna be like, oh, here I am. You were looking for me, right? Hey, Rogue, how's it going? Yeah, let's take a, wow, and it's foggy. Let's take a honk of deer meat with us. It'll bring the wolves out if nothing else. Can't start it with wrecked. If I want to be treated like that, I'd go call the ex-wife. Heyo! Heyo! I get you, Wesley. Trader wrecked is my lead, and I hate that Trader Jen's in the burnt forest, because who wants to spend any time in the burnt forest? I understand not misery mode, but there is something of mode apart from stalker plus like a challenge for something mode. Your thoughts? I'd try out what I'm doing. If you're looking for something, I think this code right here, if you use that code right there, it'll be a little bit of a challenge for you because you get no sleep back while you get no regen back while you sleep. And you could tweak that a little bit. It has very high wolf spawns and low plant spawns. It's a pretty cool challenge, I think. No, I don't hear the moose out here at all. But yeah, I like that. I mean, it makes my health regen come back way slower. I mean, we're now on day 49 and I haven't had full health since day 34. So we've been over and I don't think it's been above 90% in most of that time because I'm moving around a lot. So it's kind of a nice little challenge because it makes you really think about, you know, how much you're moving around during the day. It makes you want to take advantage of the cool, you know, the warmer weather at night or in the evening. Bird Forest was a hat tip to old timers who bitched about it being gone. However, what they missed about it was it was not brought back. Lots of burned out houses with either kitchens or toilets. I never missed the bird forest. I didn't think the bird forest was that great to begin with. And then they put Trader Jen in it, and it's like, I want Trader Jen. I want to play with Trader Jen in a better biome where I can interact with her more. Because she's one of my favorite traders. And if I have to tell you the two obvious reasons she's my favorite trader, well, you're out of the loop. You're a cool teacher for this game. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I love trying to help people figure out how to play the Long Dark, because it is a tough game. I mean, I know some people are like, well, you make it look easy. Well, yeah, if you play the game for 7K hours, you're gonna make it look a little easier than to somebody who's played it for, 100 hours or 200 hours. It's just, that's just how it goes. But this is, I like this little challenge here. I mean, it is challenging even to me, because I'm having to watch my health a lot closer than I usually do. I can still take chances, but I take those chances knowing that I'm gonna need to spend some time recovering. Okay, it's a little warmer here, which isn't bad. Hey, moving target. How you doing, my friend? Hey now. Yes, exactly, you see. Hey now. About my Trader Jen comment. Hey now. Hey, Trader Jen is one of my favorite traders. Out of all of them, I like interacting with her the most. She always says sweet things to me, and she makes me feel like I'm making a difference in the world, But she's in the bird forest, and I don't want to spend time in the bird forest. It makes me sad that she's there. It's like, well, who wants to spend a lot of time in the bird forest? Not this guy. Bird forest is kind of boring. Let's take the path up around here to Steer Steps Lake. There's sometimes some rose hips up here. Not today, because those plants are empty. But there's sometimes some rose hips up here. There's sometimes a campfire up here. Yeah, they need to randomize traders, for sure. For sure. See, I even go more extreme, Wesley. I think in 7 days they should randomize traders, and there's only one of that trader, period. You won't find 3 Trader Rex or 2 Trader Joels. There's 1 Trader Joel, 1 Trader Jen, 1 Trader Rex, 1 Trader Hugh, 1 Trader Bob, and that's it. That's all you get. Yeah, I wish the traders were randomized too. I think that was a huge mistake on their part. Huge mistake. But hey, what can you do? That's their decision to make. Alright, I'm gonna throw one of those on there and a few of my sticks on here. We're just gonna get warmed up by the little fire here. I'm gonna drop my meats. We got a little bit of fresh venison on us. Might as well just make a little bit of water. We'll just melt a little bit of water, nothing big. I wish that the water you got off the fire would actually be warm. That'd be kind of nice. If you could like boil water and immediately when you pick it up, it's like, oh, it's warm water. And to give you that little warm-up bonus, that'd be kind of cool. But no. No warm-up bonus for you, sucker. Alright, let's grab our pot and our pan. Grab a torch out of there. Get warmed up a little bit. Oh, it's kind of clearing up a little bit. That's nice. Okay, I like it doing that. That makes me feel very nice. Makes me feel very nice. If you want money, fast sell cotton. Get the farming perk first, and then sell as much as you can get. Oh, and then just go pick a ton of cotton. Coming up on 1,000 hours a game, in 1,000 in-hour game, but I don't get time to play. Really, I have 3 kids, so I grab it when I can. Oh, dude, yeah, I mean, that's the rogue. One thing I'm very happy about, you know, in my older age, is that my kids are all grown. They're out of the house. You know, I got stuff I have to do. But, you know, my kids are all grown and out, and I do get a lot more time to myself than I used to. Which I do like. But I totally get it, man. With 3 kids, I had 2, and they kept me going. You know, they kept me running around. 3, I'm sure, keep you going even more. Alright, we're gonna hole up in our cave, because that's where we go. There's a wolf right there just wanting to come up and be our friend. I don't want to be his friend. I don't want to be your friend, Mr. Wolfie. You have no good intentions towards me at all. I know that already. Yeah, there you are. There you are. See, we can use the torch trick and we can shoot him. When he won't attack us over that, so it's a pretty safe shot. 18-year-old, 16-year-old, and 5-year-old. Oh my goodness, you're a maniac. That is an age range there, my friend. Hey, somebody dropped us a whole bunch of sticks here. How'd that happen? Oh, Jesus. Was the bear over here? He ran away like there was a bear over here. That was very odd. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, you son of a biscuit. You ran away with my arrow, you bastard. What the heck were you doing? That was the weirdest thing ever. It was like circling back. He was coming back for the attack, and then he just ran away again. I'll grab these cattails since I'm here. Thanks, pretty busy, but still on my food, homemade. Something my grandmother taught me. Nice! No, that's awesome, Rogue. That good. There's nothing that beats that good homemade food. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find that wolf out here. Because they took off into the nether regions out here, and I'm getting cold, and I don't want to get cold. One day, TLD will have a random location mod where you'll fall asleep and then randomly be transported to another region. No! My wife's idea of cooking is just add water. My idea of cooking too. I'm a horrible cook, so that's kind of my idea of cooking too, Godby. I need to drop the meat out here. Otherwise, we're going to attract even more stuff. Drop my bedroll back here. Put out my torch. Let's just sleep for an hour and get our warmth back, because we are pretty tired. We are pretty darn tired. 48 days, 3 hours, 4 minutes. Okay, we got a few. I'm gonna grab a few more sticks. I'm gonna drop a couple pieces of coal here. Let's see, how much water do I have? Oh, I got plenty of water. Okay, we're good on water. Let's get our bow out. So we're down to 11 arrows now. I could try to go hunt the bear. I think I want to go see if I can track down this wolf first. Is there a new update for Long Dark soon? Not that I know of, no. I think they're supposed to be coming out with the dev diary soon, though. I think, wasn't there a dev diary announced just recently? I'm pretty sure. So I think we will know more very soon. Not saying my ex couldn't cook, but she left some dental floss on the counter and the cockroaches hung themselves. Wow. Wait, is this where my wolf went? Hold up a second. Hold up, we're tracking the wolves now. We are not the prey any longer. We are the hunters. I mean, it's been clear, so there's not been any snow that could cover these up. Oh, did we track them down? Oh, look at that, boys and girls. We tracked him down. And we got our arrow back. Screw you, Mr. Wolf. Screw you. We're gonna get some feathers, too. Why not? Mr. Wolf thought he could outsmart us. We outsmarted him. Kind of curious to look up here. I think I might have looked up here before. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. What music am I into? I'm pretty much a rock guy. I love stuff from the 80s, of course, but I was always into more metal than anything else. Never much into hip hop, not into country. Not really into the poppy kind of music. I like some good pop songs, don't get me wrong. Some are catchy, some are good. I like a little electronic stuff here and there. Not like a big electronic fan. Van Halen, well, until they got rid of Eddie, or until they got rid of Diamond Dave. I mean, you know, I like Sammy Hagar, but not really. I wasn't really into Van Hagar. That wasn't really my bag. I understand why they did it, but, you know, it just wasn't my thing. But hey, you know, there's not, you know, I like a few of their songs from, you know, 5150 and stuff. It just wasn't, you know, to me, it's not as good as the early Van Halen stuff. Okay, I hear ptarmigans right around the corner here. Hello, Tarmies, my old friends. And I basically whiffed that because I had to stand up. And all the ptarmigans saw me. And they're like, yeah, we don't like him. See, I was never big into Pink Floyd. I never liked Pink Floyd, Grateful Dead. Never big into their stuff. I don't know why. It just never resonated with me. It just never resonated with me. I don't know. I mean, I liked a lot of stuff. I'm doing some moose hunting today. We're doing moose hunting today, Alex Life. I never was big into their stuff. I mean, I love Queen. I love Led Zeppelin. Listen to a lot of their stuff. Just never into Floyd. Not saying that they're bad or anything. I just, you know, it just never, you know, never really got that I never got into that very much at all. Mike Oldfield? No. I'm not sure. I'm not even, to be honest, I'm not even familiar with him. Yeah, Floyd just never resonated with me. I don't know. I know people who love Floyd. Hey, Miss Candela, how you doing? Yeah, more American rock. Woo! Well, it's just like, I'm not a big Beatles person. I mean, I recognize what the Beatles did for music, and yeah, a lot of Beatles songs. I know a lot of them. But then again, I know a lot of Elvis Presley songs. I'm not a big Elvis Presley dude. So, you know, it's just not, you know, it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. But, you know, I like a lot of non-American music. I mean, there's a lot of newer non-American music that I'm really into right now. So, you know, it just is. It's, you know, it's just one of them things. Woo! Yeah, we do a little dancey dance. I hated Van Halen's version of Pretty Woman. Yeah, not my favorite either. That one never really resonated with me. I don't know. Their version of Pretty Woman was kind of meh. There we go. Well, what we're doing is we just have we have a set of changes we made in a custom file where we set a whole bunch of stuff to low, but we don't get our health back that fast at all. We still get our health back a little bit, but it's only when everything is in the white and we aren't tired or thirsty or hungry or anything like that. Then we get our health back, but very, 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 very slowly. Yeah, let's get a kilo off of him there. And then all the plants are set on low. The deer and the wolves are set, or the deer and the rabbits are set on low. Wolves, conversely, are actually set on high. So the wolves, there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of wolves. $12 minutes, 31 minutes. Okay, let's just grab the let's grab the little other piece of meat off of him real quick. 6 minutes, that'll be good. And so yeah, we just, you know, we're just kind of chilling out and trying to, and smelling detection range. That's one we maxed that out, and that one's really tough. That one makes it so they smell us and know that we're around from a long ways away, which is wild. 19 minutes, nice. Put that in there, 27, 19, 18. Bet we could get a feather in like, what, 21? 32? Nah, we'll chill on that for right now. 26 and 17, that could probably get us one gut. We're gonna get really tired here, though, really quick. It's crazy how wolves on Interloper do more damage. Yes. Yes, they do. They do a lot more damage on Interloper than they do on the other difficulty levels. They're set to do a lot more damage, and they do a lot more damage. On the lower difficulty levels, there's more of them, but they don't do as much damage. So you have to be a little more careful of the wolves on Interloper. And with the wolves set to high, we're getting as many wolves as we would on Stalker, and they still do Interloper damage to us, which is pretty damn wild, which is pretty awesome. I like that. We need to reload. There we go. When's the last time I died in Long Dark? Well, I played a misery mode just a little while ago and died on that. On Interloper, it's been a while since I actually died. We've had some very close, tense moments, but I haven't actually passed away recently. We're just gonna put everything out here. Eat that. Oh, that's not got much on it. Not got much on it there. Eat you. Okay, you have more on you. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this gut and put it back here in the curing side of things over here. There we go. Got nothing else to cure, but we're super duper tired. Go ahead and lay down. Grab a little drink of water. Destroyed your bedroll. Oh no, yeah, the wolves, they do have a higher chance of destroying bedrolls on Interloper than they do on the lower difficulty levels, for sure. For sure. And that always sucks when your bedroll gets destroyed. It's always like, oh. I was like, oh man. That's why it's always good to leave bedrolls scattered around. Because with ptarmigan feathers, you can always make your bedroll into a improvised bedroll, even if it's destroyed. So even if your bedroll gets oh my gosh, Rogue with a $20 tip.
Thanks for all the lessons I can now survive. Thank you.
You are welcome, my friend. Thank you for the $20 tip there, buddy. I appreciate that very, very much. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of a fire. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, this is gonna hurt so much. Oh, God, it's gonna take us forever to recover from this. You son of a biscuit. You stupid wolf. Oh, I knew he was coming too. I was trying to get the torch out to scare him away. And then I saw him coming through the door. And I was like, oh, here he comes. And I was like, yeah, and we're screwed. All right, time to take the stem. Oh, that son of a bee sting. Oh, that sucked so much. Well, that'll get us a little of our health back. Yeah, we are gonna be struggling for health now. Oh, we just need to sleep and get some rest back now. Yeah, I invited him to dinner, man. He was very close. I even heard him coming. I was like, oh, we can do something here. No big deal. Then it didn't get my bow out. That's the thing. Thank you, Scorbura. And then it didn't get... I hate the way the automatic gets your stupid pistol out now. It makes me want to just drop my pistol because I wanted to get my bow out to shoot him, but the goddamn game gave me the automatic into the freaking goddamn pistol. I hate that they changed that. It's like, that's one thing I hate about holding on to the pistol is that it always gets that out automatically when you hit the automatic weapon. Like when you hit your hot key to get your weapon out, you literally have to go into here to get your weapon out, which is just ugh. It's such a horrible change they made. It always used to be that your bow would always primarily, if you didn't have a weapon out at all, if you hit your 2 key, you would automatically get your bow out. And now it gets the stupid pistol out first if you have the pistol available, which is not the weapon. It's not my weapon of choice. That's for damn sure. But hey, enough of that. It's no big deal. We got knocked down to what? Probably 30%. Let's see where we're at. Oh, 45%. Ooh, woo, oh. Yeah, you may see me die right here, boys and girls. That may just be happening soon. That may be happening like really soon. Yeah, see, that's the thing. With this low health regen, one wolf problem like that can pretty much get your run almost ended. 2 wolves, you can almost get you can almost have your run ended on 2 wolves like that.
All right.
No freaking joke at all. I'm almost thinking of going and hunting the bear tomorrow just to get our food locked down here. I sort of just want to get a fire going here because I want to... Yeah, there's four new ores. I haven't even found the 4th one yet. Yeah, the wolves have marked me kill on sight. They want me dead. They want me dead, Godby. I am their numero uno enemy right now. Alright, we need to get him unfrozen. Let's go ahead and just get some water made here while we're just sitting here doing nothing else. I'm going to take that recycle can off and put my other pan on here. There we go. Get our 2 cooking pots going. Beautiful. I guess we can go ahead and just harvest a few of these off of here. How long would it take with that? 1:36? That's good enough. I have not found the moose yet. We looked in Milton a couple of times, Lightning Cloud, never came out, so we decided, well, you know, let's go over to Hush River Valley. What's the worst that can possibly happen? Yeah, what's the worst that can possibly happen? I shouldn't have talked yet. Yeah, the worst that could possibly happen is that we're hunting them down right now. We are stuck out here we're fighting wolves and crap that are trying to eat our face. That's the worst that could possibly happen. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of those pots, put you back on there. Got a little more ptarmigan down. Pick up our bedroll. We're 38 kilos right now. We are pretty damn tired. We got a lot of water on us though. Let's dump off some of this water real quick. I do want to see if we can go track down this bear. It'd be great if we could get the bear, because that would give us a bunch of food. And it would allow us to have another bear hide curing as well. Yeah, Fate, hold my beer. I'll be right back. Exactly. That's what Fate said to me. Fate was like, oh, what's the worst that can possibly happen? Check this out. All right, how long we got? You got 2 hours on that fire still? Okay, let's grab a torch.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, that's our other problem. We need to sleep. You know what? It's early morning. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of sleep. And then we'll hunt the bear when this fog kind of clears up. I hate hunting the bear in the fog. Hunting the bear in the fog is a bad idea. Because he'll probably see or smell us before we'll see or smell him. What are my thoughts on new zones that mods have made? It's cool to, cool to play around with it if you're into that. I don't know what it takes to download those mods. I haven't even looked into it because I really... The game's... Honestly, Rogue, the game's big enough as it is. And, you know, those mods are made for people who are bored with the zones that are in the game already, I suppose. But there's tons of zones in the game. You know. So, yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's cool. I mean, I neither have the time nor the patience to go and try to download mods for Long Dark. Maybe someday I'll look into them, but for right now we'll let our betters do it. We'll let Zach and those guys mess around with those and see what the, and play around with them and do them. Seeing if I can see the bear from up here. No such luck there. Yeah, if it's, I mean, I don't even know where to begin to look for him, Godby, so I haven't even really looked into him.
Here we have the majestic Atheenon, scouring the frozen wastes of Canada.
I think the bear spawns up over there.
If you listen carefully, you can hear his
Intoxicating mating call.
Teacup.
Are they on Steam, or do you have to go to a third party to get the mods? Or is it a mod launcher like 7 Days to Die has? Or are they like a Nexus type thing? Because I've never really understood Nexus very well. I've looked at Nexus before and it just baffles me. And I know for a lot of people it's super easy. You just gotta understand that stuff's not easy for me. It's just not easy for me. Hazeman, long dark mod list. Oh, what's back here? There's scrub brush and there's stuff back there. So it is a third party thing you have to do. Okay, cool. Well, there's the list. If you want to play with them, go for it. I'll pass. I'm good. For right now. I may look into them someday, but for right now, I'm pretty chill doing what we're doing. And we're getting what we're doing is we're getting really cold and about to die. We're getting really cold and we'll probably die, but that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, I mean, that looks like a pretty extensive mod list they got there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They have one called, I thought they said bedroll twerker. I thought it was a bedroll twerker. Thought we were gonna get down and twerk on I thought it was a mod that would like allow you to bedroll twerk. I don't know. I was just zooming by him and I saw that. I was like, oh, well, bedroll twerking sounds like a fun thing to do. Sounds like a fun thing to do. It's a clothing tweaker. I get some. Why do I have twerking on the mind? I don't know. Don't judge me, folks, for having twerking on the mind. I saw clothing twerker and I was like, wow, that has to be like an 18 and over type mod right there. That has to be an 18 and over mod to be a bedroll twerker and a clothing twerker. Hey now. Alright, it's a little warmer now. Yeah, it looks like it's a little warmer out now. We know what kind of videos Ath watches. Hey now. Yeah, we did talk about that. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that mod list, Godby. I'll check it out every once in a while. I mean, I'm sure they have instructions on how to install. Oh God. Oh God. Download the main melon loader installer. Run melon loader. Make sure to install the latest version. Select the executable in your long dark install directory. You mean I have to go into directories and look for stuff? Yeah. Well, I can always give it a try. So we'll just star that. Yep, we'll put that up as a... Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll just install that. Thank you for the ghost. Keep me on my toes. I was paying attention to that mod thing. Not paying attention to where the wolf or the bear could be out here. I see some more cattails. Let's go grab those. Ooh, that scared the holy bejesus out of me. Holy bejesus. Hey, old fart, how you doing, man? Yeah, I would love if they have the, my health is already low. Yeah, that is true. I walk around like I have 100% health and I don't. I would love if they came out with a dev diary soon, so we'd know what was going on. It's been too wild. It's been too long. I have the high ground, Mr. Bear. You cannot win. Well, there's a deer there that makes me think there's no wolves around right now, which is good. Doesn't mean the bear's not around. I grabbed all the acorns from these already. There's a wolf. Usually the bear's like in this area somewhere. Oh, there's a burdock root here. I know there's a wolf up here. I saw him. I don't know if he's coming down here or not. I really wanted that bear. That bear was going to be some good food. I think the only food I have right now, yeah, I got 11 cattails. We might just have to move along. Move up to the lake. I think that's going to be our best course of action. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. Stop saying that. Stop saying that, Rogue. You get me all into it. Alright. I didn't see the bear anywhere. Actually, my name is Mandy. Mandy Patinkin. Pankin? Patakin? Padawan? Mandy Padawan? No, something like that. I know it starts with a P. Inconceivable. You'll keep on using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means. Penkin. I always screw his name up. It's an easy one to screw up. Oh, look. There's even a blood stain where that wolf decimated us. That wolf took nasty advantage of us back here. And he hurt my feelers. He hurt my feelings, man. Alright, we're gonna drop a bunch of these sticks here. Alright, drop a bunch of them sticks. Grab a little water. There we go. Hey, Cindy. Well, I'm doing well. My character, not so much. My character's down at... Did we get any health back for just kind of wandering around? We're at 46% health. Like Princess Bride more and more as the years go by. It was just a genius. It was a genius movie. That movie just absolutely. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. What's this I see here? If we could get this without getting cold, that would be fantastic. I should have just gone for 1 kilo. Okay.
Can't feel my hand.
I know, I'm gonna try to get back to the cave before we get cold. I know, I'm running, buddy, I'm running, I'm going really fast. Woo! Woo! Mackerel. Alright, let's get a little fire started here. Let's, you know what? I bet I could get a mag lens fire. Maybe. Let's get warmed up just a teeny tiny bit. There we go. I don't know if I can get a mag lens fire now, though. Yes, we can. Look at that. Mag lens fire. Oh, that's how you save on your matches, baby. Yeah, let's go.
Come on.
We found a dead wolf out there. I don't know who could have killed that wolf, but we found him. We just found a dead wolf. He was just out there. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it occurred. I don't know how it happened or occurred, but, you know.
That did it.
1514. I should make a t-shirt with this. Okay, hold up. That's just my laugh.
My head feels thick.
This is my evil laugh. Huh. I don't know what they were referring to. Somebody made a comment. I'll have to go check that out. He bit me, I got poisoned. I did get, oh, I made my fire. I did get a little sick from it, but I didn't get too bad from it. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I did have a possibility of an infection, but oh, where'd my pot go? There it is. You gotta go to sleep, chicken butter. Maybe it might have been the wolf that attacked me. And he might have gotten poisoned from me. That is true. That is true. He bit me and got poisoned. Yes. That could have been it. I mean, I did shoot him. I mean, I did shoot him, so, you know, there is that. There's still 11 minutes on that. Let's go see if we can get a little more meat off of him. I have to be on this exact side. That's so weird. That's so weird. I have to be on that exact side. I am very tasty, Talia. Num 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 num. The wolfies love the num num on me. Alright, it is only 1 arrow down again now, which is nice. This wolf did not give me everything I wanted, but hey, it gave me a little bit of food.
Time to look for shelter.
Alright. It's still only 1 arrow down out here. I hear wolves. They sound far away, though. Let's take his other 1.5. Plus, let's take a gut. Can I do that with my knife faster? 44 minutes. Now let's do the meat with the hatchet. There we go. We're just gonna stay. We're not gonna do anything risky right now. We can't do anything risky right now. We need to chill.
Something's making me feel.
The Princess Bride this Halloween. Hey, it's not a bad idea. I've got a couple Halloween things lined up for y'all too. Some stuff we're gonna play right around Halloween. Of course, 7 Days to Die fits into that, but there's a new game out there that looked pretty cool. I saw Genosis playing a little bit of it. It's called what was that one? I downloaded it, didn't I? Hold up a second. Didn't I download that? Yeah, We Harvest Shadows. Yeah, the We Harvest Shadows demo. It's sort of a It's sort of a spooky farming sim kind of game. And it looked kind of cool, so I was like, yeah, we'll play that around the scary season. Give it a shot, see what we think about it. It's just a demo. It's made by the same people that put out a game called The First Tree. And we played The First Tree back in the day, and The First Tree was really, it was a cool little game. You played as little fox and you ran around and did a bunch of stuff. It was The First Tree. I thought was a pretty neat little game. Nice little indie game, you know? I like those little indie games. The new Sims 4 expansion comes out on Halloween too. I can imagine. Okay, there we go. So we got all that. Let's get our bedroll down here wherever we can. Let's put our bedroll there. Grab a bottle of water. Drink that down. Got an hour and 17 left on that. Let's get this wolf meat out of the fire. Put that over there. This at least gives us a little bit of food for the next little while here. 16 minutes left on that. Let's just grab that. No, actually, that one stays. That one stays. Pick that up. And then let's go ahead and just put this can back on the fire. Actually, I'm just going to leave that can off the fire for right now, you know? We don't need that on the fire. Let's grab some torches. I'm hoping that in the next week or two, Hinterland will make some announcement and give us a Halloween event for Long Dark. I mean, Long Dark is like the... Yeah, exactly, Kenneth. That's exactly... You just said it right as I was saying it. The Long Dark is like the greatest game to have a Halloween event for. I mean, it's already spooky and scary as it is. And then to have a Halloween event on top of that, just makes it even better. And they need to do that. They need to have some sort of spooky thing for Long Dark. Okay, I'm gonna move my bedroll back here. There we go, as far away from the entrance as I possibly can be. And so yeah, I think they really need to... I think what Hinterland, I believe, misses out on a lot of community opportunities to make cool events for their community. I think they are focused on sometimes the wrong things. That's just me. I mean, they have a perfect. They've done the 4 days of night thing in the past, which really went over well. And I don't know why they don't capitalize upon that and do more of it. Even if they just re-release, even if each year they just re-released 4 days of night updated. You know, use the same exact thing, update 4 days of night, and just, you know, even if they did that, if they wanted to go low effort. I know that would take some doing, because they'd have to, you know, update the game for it. They'd have to make it better. You know, they'd have to, you know, update the engine and all that stuff. But I think they could definitely update it and just give us 4 days a night every year if they wanted. They just wanted to go like base kind of load as far as like putting effort into it. If they wanted to do more, they could probably do more. But, you know, then again, it's their company. They can do what they want. But yeah, a Halloween event for Long Dark would be great if they did that again. It was perfect when they did it before. The only complaint I had with 4 days of night is, number one, the fourth day always seemed... I think they need to retool the fourth day. The endless blizzard on the fourth day just seemed like... It was kind of pointless. It didn't really have a lot of point to it. So maybe retool it to have a different spooky thing happen on the fourth day. Other than that, I think it worked great. Yeah, we're gonna go through this waterfall because we want to head over to the moose hunting area. We have had 0 luck finding the moose. 0 luck. All right, clothes off. It's naked time. We're getting naked on stream, boys and girls. That's what we're doing.
Cold. Damn. Freezing.
Yeah, I know. I got to get out of the water, though, before I put my clothes back on. It ain't going to help much to have my clothes on and have myself in the water still. There we go. Yeah, it was time for Will to have a shower, you know? He needed a bit of a shower. Actually, you know what? Let's get out our torch. See if there's any coal in here. Because coal does respawn in this cave. We already searched that. Another piece of coal hiding in the floor there. Yes, remember to hit that like button. Thank you, Miss General Mom. Don't forget, boys and girls, remember to hit that like and subscribe. Like and subscribe the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe. Gotta always remind people to do that. I know it seems like a silly thing, but hey, you know, it's something that you don't really, if your bow is equipped, interesting. So if your pistol's equipped, okay, interesting. So if your bow is equipped, and say I pick up the torch, interesting. Okay, well, good. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that. It makes way more sense. I was like, why am I getting my pistol out? That makes no sense at all. But it's because it was my last equipped item.
Might have to drop some gear.
I don't remember it being my last equipped item, but hey, you know, whatever floats their boat, I guess.
Water cup.
That should get me at least warm enough to get out of here. There we go. The last waterfall we have to travel through. There we go. Okay. Everything's back on us now. Whew, it's cold. It's cold out there, boys and girls. Let's go down here and see if there's any coal respawns. Yep, there's a coal respawn there. Not much in the way of respawns, but that's okay. Hey, we got one more coal than we had before. That's another 20 degrees on any fire that we get going. Hey, buddy, we already searched you. Yeah, we already searched you, bud. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could have been here earlier. I would have helped you out a little bit. Maybe they could do something with Methuselah. You could be a really creepy character on Halloween special. That would be cool. Do I think they'll do it? Probably not. Unfortunately, Hinterland is sort of at this point where I don't know how much will there is. I don't know how much will they have to do a lot of creative stuff. I don't know. They seem to be kind of stuck in a rut almost. I'm almost thinking they're not really. I'm almost thinking they're not spending as much time on Long Dark as they could because they're working on some other project. They sort of have the leftover team working on Long Dark, and the main team is working on whatever new thing they're wanting to do. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, maybe I'm completely wrong. I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope that's a complete inaccurate assessment of what's going on with Hinterland right now. But they've not really given us any good reason to think it's not. I don't know. All right, let's drop the pot, that, the hacksaw. Let's go grab our sticks. I just don't know. It just seems, I mean, I think the last update they did kind of put them back a little bit. It didn't really help them as much as hurt them. Because I think they spent time on things they did not need to spend time on. Like misery. The misery mode is something they didn't need to be spending time on. Yeah, let's just be honest. It's just not something they need to be spending their time on. I think their time could have been way better spent doing other stuff. I'm just thinking overall, you know, in the overall scheme of things, misery mode gave them a little tiny bump for about 2 minutes, while a few hardcore streamers basically buckled down and defeated it, and then nobody cares. You don't hear people commenting that much on misery mode anymore. And nobody's really playing misery mode. So it was an interesting thing, but why? It didn't really add that much to the game. To Interloper. It did add much to Interloper. It didn't add that much to the game overall, in my opinion. I think they could have used their time more wisely. All right, let's head straight to Monolith Lake. Well, that's the thing. Most people are, Rogue. They misery mode.
Stuff to carry.
Misery mode, unfortunately, is for a very small percentage of the game population. 5 degrees Celsius here this morning. Brr. Old Man Winter's on the way. Yes, he is. And unfortunately, they whenever they do something like that, they're you know, they spend a lot of time on misery mode. I could tell they spent a lot of time thinking about it. You know, a lot of time implementing things into the game for it. And when you spend that much time, you know, on something like that, that's less time you're spending on other things. That's just, there's only so many hours in the day. I lament that all the time just with my gameplay mode, you know, gameplay. There's only so many hours in the day for me to play games, and unfortunately I have to, you know, kind of pick and choose what I'm going to do in those hours that I have. And when they choose to spend hours on, you know, something like misery, they're going to be giving up time on other things. Oh no, misery mode, that's the actual new gameplay mode that they came out with, Miss Candela. It's basically harder than Interloper. It has 5 or 6 permanent afflictions that you acquire through the first 47 days of the game. The final affliction being that you get no health back at all, ever. Except there's a few end game recipes that take cooking 5 that give you back health like Prepper's Pie, that you can get health back. So minus those, there's no birch bark, there's no sleeping health, there's no all positive condition health, none of that. And the other afflictions make it so you can only sleep, like there's a haunted mine one, which gives you less rest when you're sleeping, or less health regen when you're sleeping, and you can't sleep for more than 7 hours at a time. There's a broken body one that makes your bones more fragile, and and some of the afflictions are kind of cool. I like how they worked on the afflictions. I think they're thoughtful and they're interesting. And honestly, I would like to see maybe some of those afflictions brought into Interloper, but with ways to cure them, ways to combat them. I think would have been kind of a neat thing to do. But, basically, misery mode felt just like try hard for try hard's sake. And it was kind of like, I don't really care. I just don't give two rats' asses about it. It doesn't interest me at all. I tried it a couple times and it was just kind of like, it's fine, I'm good. And so its playability is just very, 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 very limited as far as who's gonna play it and how much they're gonna enjoy it. Is just very limited because most people will not ever play it. There will be a few people that try, and there's a few no one gets out alive players that really enjoy it as far as just like the challenge of it, and they're the ones that play no one gets out alive outer loper and have a blast with it, and that's that's great. There's nothing wrong enjoying that, but it's just it's building something for the smallest percentage of players that you could possibly build something for.
Can't feel my feet.
Which just doesn't seem like a... It doesn't seem like a good use of time when there's so many other things you could spend that time on. Like finishing story mode, finishing up the Tales from the Far Territory. There's so many other things that they could be spending time on. And implementing a gameplay mode that very few people are ever going to play, ever going to experience, just didn't seem like a real good use of time. But
turned out pretty well.
It wasn't made for me, so what am I going to do? Let's go ahead and throw some sticks on there. Let's make it a stick fire for right now. Good enough, good enough. And let's grab this. Excuse me, torch. I didn't mean to throw you. Because really, I mean, if I was Hinterland right now, I would be mainlining getting the story mode done and Tales from the Far Territory. Everything else should be second place to those. And beyond that, I would try to get get some sort of special event type thing going on. If they were gonna try to do anything beyond getting Tales from the Far Territory and story mode done, I would say concentrate on special events like Halloween, Christmas. Do some special event stuff around those times where you either like introduce a limited gear item, introduce a limited badge. That you can achieve during that time. Do something like that would engage players on all difficulty levels to engage with the game and be like, ooh, I'm going to play a lot during Halloween because I want that Halloween badge. Or I'm going to play a lot around the holidays because I want the special holiday badge. Maybe don't make it a Christmas badge because heaven forbid we call it Christmas. Make it a holiday badge if you want to do that. Whatever you want to do, but make the player base get invigorated to play and get invigorated to talk about it during that time, And I think they could really excite their player base and get them going. Instead, we got the Cougar, which didn't work, and Misery Mode, which nobody plays. Which it's like, okay, well that just doesn't seem to be, I don't know. Just to me, it doesn't seem like a good use of time. Which makes me sad because I think they could do so much. And believe me, in all my bitching and whining about this stuff, don't take it as that I hate Hinterland or that I think they're a crappy company. Hinterland is an amazing company that's done a lot of good stuff over the years. I just think that sometimes they have a little hard time focusing on what is important to us gamers. I think they lose focus on a few things and try to appease the people that are the loudest, but that are in the minority. I do wish they'd revisit some of the statuses now that the game's matured, like sprains, which should be rare, very rare, but serious. Yeah, I think they should. I think Lawrence, they should revisit if they're gonna do anything beyond Tails and Wintermute. They should revisit Sprains, Cabin Fever, all that sort of stuff. They should revisit and retool some of these mechanics that we have. I would even say, since they already have it in Misery, revisit the idea of their broken body, sour stomach, haunted mind. You know, revisit some of those. Look at those afflictions that they put into Misery mode and introduce those as possible afflictions you could get in Interloper, but you can either forestall them from ever happening, or you could, you know, cure them once they do happen by following certain things, by doing certain things. I think that would be kind of cool. And it would be interesting that we could actually have those in Interloper and not have it break the game. Broken Body, no, just get rid of Broken Body. It's a stupid affliction. It should be an option, but never a thing that always happens to you. And you're right, Miss Candela. You can already adjust the game to the hardest difficulty if you want already. You can already adjust it so there's no health regen already. So why did they need to build a gameplay mode to mimic that? They didn't need to do that. It would add a lot of complexity. I know. It would add that, especially Lawrence, it would add that complexity on longer games. Because really, the vitamin C thing doesn't really hit you until you're on day 200-300 usually. The vitamin C is never really a problem early game. You never really run into it early game at all. It's like a late game consideration type thing in 90% of the games. And of course, make it optional. Make it an optional thing that you can either have or not have in your game. You don't have to have it if you don't want it. Sort of like how they have vitamin C, you can turn it off. You know, make it an optional, which is totally fine. I like that. I think in Interloper they should also make it so you can opt out of. In Interloper, I don't think, honestly, they should have. I don't think they should have the cheat death thing at all in Interloper. I don't think Interloper should allow cheat death. I know they don't have it in Misery, but I don't think it should be available in Interloper either. I just don't think that should be. I think in Stalker, Voyager, Pilgrim, I think it's totally fine to have cheat death. Give people a second chance with a little tougher, you know, start or whatever. But in Interloper, I just don't think cheat death should even be a thing. I think it should just be disallowed from the get-go. I personally, I don't think cheat death should be in the game at all. But that's just me, Michael. I don't think cheat death should be in the game at all. I think cheat death ruins one of the prime things that separates the Long Dark from every other survival game out there. Most other survival games out there give you a hardcore mode you can choose and opt in to play. I always loved being able to tell people, yeah, in Long Dark you have no option. It's all hardcore. As Judge Dredd, not Carl Urban Judge Dredd would say, it's all the deep end. It's all a deep end. There is, you know, chuck them in the deep end, it's all a deep end in Long Dark. There is no shallow end in Long Dark. Cheat death, that's a new mechanic as well. It's no longer permadeath except in Misery mode. You now have the option of cheating death 3 times before you actually have a permanent death. And that's one of the things I do not like that they changed. They should have putting that in the game. I understand there's a portion of people out there who like it, who like that it's in the game. I don't think it's necessary in Long Dark. It makes the Long Dark less than what it was before. And whenever I'd be trying to sell people on the Long Dark, that was one of the main things I'd sell them on. is I'd be like, hey, it is the hardest survival game out there. There is no cheat death. There's no cheating death in it. If you die in the game, you die and you start over, and that's just what you do. And it teaches you not to do that thing that you did before. And there's very few instances in the game where you die because of some glitch in the game. Yes, there are those instances. I'm not going to say there are not, but they're very rare, very few and far between. In the 7,000 hours I've played this game, I can probably count on one hand the number of times that I've died that I could be like, that was a glitch or that was a problem. And it's in the low single digits. The low single digits. Most people that are saying, oh, it happens to me all the time, they're just blaming the game for their own stupid mistakes most of the time. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you out. You're blaming the games for your own mistakes. And yes, that's fine. We like to blame the game for stuff that, you know, we think is wrong. But genuinely, most 99.999% of the deaths I've had in this game were all on me. They were all on me, and I just take ownership of them. That's just how it is. Oh, I need actually my bow, and I need my good arrow, my rabbit arrows. Oh, is that a ptarmigan? And I just scared him. Why was a ptarmigan just sitting out here on the ice? Why? Why? I didn't even see the little bastard. I just don't think cheat death was necessary for Long Dark. I just really don't. And you know, hey, it's fine, you know. And you know, people will be like, well, you know, you could always you know, cheat death because you could always set it so that you know, you could save your file and just do that. But it's like, well, 936, I got stuck one time in a glitch, but no other bugs that caused any problems. 936 hours. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I've got stuck in glitches before, Lawrence, and I just reloaded my game. And yes, you know, people have gotten stuck in, there's been instances I know where people have gotten stuck in a hole, sprained their leg, and couldn't get back out. Okay, that's a glitch that's pretty bad. And I do think that maybe the game, I think the game maybe at that point would need like an unstuck button. I just see that getting taken advantage of a lot. I don't know. I've had that happen to me before. I mean, and it's like, well, what you gonna do? It's just part of the game. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's just part of the game. There's sometimes you're just gonna get stuck. How often do I make lame mistakes? Well, I made one earlier. Hey, there's a feather floating right here. You see that? I came in, there's a feather floating right there. And there's another there were 3 feathers floating right there. Yeah, and sometimes I will agree. Sometimes that happens. It's just one of those things though that you kind of just go, well, that's just how it is.
Lay down right here.
I don't know.
Wake up again.
It sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't suck. I generally don't go into places though that I'm not supposed to. Yeah, you can get stuck, Vlad, and sometimes it does suck. And I wish they had if anything, I wish they would put in a like step up type function where you could step up a little bit and get out of a sticky situation. Not like not like, you know, a jump or something like that, where maybe you could step up and get out of a certain spot. Ptarmigan's gone wild, bro. There, the ptarmigan's gone wild out there. But overall, I mean, I've not really ever had that many experiences like that in all the time I've been playing. So, And like I said, I think that the uniqueness of having it having a permadeath in this game, I think the uniqueness of that was such a cool feature that not any other game out there could really boast. There's not a lot of other games out there that can boast that they were all permadeath. And this one could. And I thought that was neat. And I think it just makes the game a little less than it was before. That's another gut for us. Let's throw that back down here. I'm gonna drop this that rabbit there. Although by picking it up and harvesting it, it does put the smell back on us, but that's okay. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things. I just think that it is the best game Hinterland's ever released. And honestly, The Long Dark remains to this day to be my favorite game, pretty much of all time. I love The Long Dark, even with its idiosyncrasies and some of the weird stuff that happens in it every once in a while. I love The Long Dark. And I hope that they continue to make the game better, and they continue to make the game, more than it is now. I just think they've made a few missteps lately. There's been a few missteps and a few mistakes. And I hope that they can recover from those, learn from them, and move on. The Cougar, in my opinion, was a huge mistake as well. I've never liked the Timberwolves. I've always been very open with that. Never been a big fan of Timberwolves. And me and the Timberwolves have a very love-hate relationship. I think the Timberwolves, my idea for the Timberwolves always was, if you're going to have such a horrendous creature in the game, at least give it a unique hide with a unique pelt and a unique recipe of something we can make out of it. A timber hide cloak or something that we can make that'll make Timberwolves a little worse, or they'll make us they'll make us a little more scared of us or something. Give us something out of it. If we have to go through that hell to fight the Timberwolves, at least make it worth our while. You're gonna give us a crappy animal like that, at least make it worth our while, for God's sake. But to just give it a wolf pelt and make it a little heavier wolf, it's like, really, bro? That's what you're gonna do for me? That's what you're gonna do? All right, we aren't tired anymore. Let's go ahead and break down a few of these things. Hey, Jordo, how you doing, buddy? Good morrow to you, my friend. Good morrow to you. I hope your day is going well. I am going to go grab something to drink really super quick. I am just really thirsty, and I didn't get something to drink earlier, so I'll be right back, boys and girls. Right back. Enjoy the sound of silence. Do-do-do-do. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Get that sound of silence going on. Num 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 num. All right. Sorry about that. I got myself a treat today. I got myself a big donut. And it's filled. It's got cream filling in it. My arteries are saying no. And I'm saying yes. I say yes. Okay. I got a little bit of wood here. So I got a copy of Subnautica and started trying to navigate the waters. Sheesh. Subnautica's awesome, dude. Jordo, Subnautica is one of my top 5 games of all time. Subnautica is a For all of its flaws, Subnautica is a masterpiece. Yeah, it's only $30. That's a hell of a price. That's a hell of a deal. Atheenon, remember that iced tea you always loved after COVID? Did they bring it back? No. The Sobe? No. No Sobe for me. Hey, we're doing pretty good. We got our health back up to 48%. We were down to 45. We've got it back up to 48. we were down at 30. So we got injured. We got knocked down to 30%, and we've got it back up to 48. So we've been able to recover a little bit from our injuries. But yeah, no Sobe. It's a Pepsi product. They'll never bring it back. They have Sobe Life Water, but it's not the same. It's not. It ain't the same stuff. Just seeing if there's any stuff I can fix up. Not really. Yeah, see, I love Sobe Citrus Energy. The Sobe Citrus Energy was my fave. Come on, Moosey. Hello, Moosey, my old friend. Will you appear for me again? You were here when I had no bow. Now you run, you're a big mofo. Gosh dang it. Stupid moose. Stupid moose. I'm just gonna console myself with a donut. I can't even make the mini sub thing yet. I mean, how deep does it really go? So the bottom of the entire map is at about 1,500 meters. When you get right down to it, it'll go down to 1,500. And the sub can never go that low. The little mini sub can go, I think, to 900 at most. You have to get the prawn suit and the prawn suit to go down that deep, I believe. Maybe the sub maxed out does. Or the mini sub does. Maybe maxed out. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played last. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Nice. 4 for 4, baby. Let's go. We're having ptarmigan brew tonight, my friends. We're gonna have some ptarmigan brew tonight. We can't get the moose, we'll just eat some ptarmigan.
I need to drop something.
Nope, you ain't dropping nothing. We're getting in this cave and making some ptarmigan brew. Oh yeah, Jordo, everything is gonna be. I mean, your next goal is gonna get your little sub going, and then you'll go down to a couple thousand meter. You'll go down to like a couple hundred meters, and then you'll drop down a little lower than that. Then you'll drop. I mean, it's basically just a game where you be brave, you get upgrades, and you dive deeper. So just be brave, get upgrades, and dive deeper. That's all you gotta do. And so yeah, you'll get upgrades for your sub. Just make your listen to the messages. I mean, especially when you're first playing the game, it's real important to listen to the messages that come through on your little radio thing, because it'll guide you to different wrecks that you'll find certain key elements in. But then also scan the bottom of the ocean for different things that you can get blueprints from, and you'll get different upgrades and stuff like that. Also check, everywhere around you, underneath you. There's lots of places to look for things. Lots and lots of places to look for different blueprints and schematics and stuff that you can find. I think one of the cool things about Subnautica as well is that you can play a whole game and there's certain areas you don't even have to go to if you don't want to. You don't even have to go to certain areas in the game. What's wrong with the cougar? So, the cougar is kind of controversial on a couple levels. So basically, Miss Candela, the cougar is a... So if you're in a zone for a certain amount of time, after that time, the cougar will start to hunt you. And so you'll hear an eerie music going on all the time, but you'll never see him. And then you'll just be walking along, and out of the blue, you just get attacked.
Turned out pretty well.
And after you're attacked, you basically, after you're attacked, you kind of get up, stagger around, and then you can try to take a shot at the cougar as he's leaving you. And if you miss, he comes back and attacks you again. It's a real fun mechanic. It's a real stupid mechanic, in my opinion. And the jump scare was not what people were looking for. It's basically a jump scare mob. And it just doesn't fit well with Long Dark. It just doesn't fit very well with Long Dark. People were not that happy with it, including me. And I've always said, Miss Candela, I applaud them for trying something different, than just throwing another mob in that we could hunt and stuff. I applaud them for trying. It just didn't work out well. People were not that impressed by it. And I think they needed to try something a little different with it. Where is Thomasina? I don't know. Haven't seen her around for a while. You don't like the jump scare? I think it was more of a thing, Miss Candela, where people wanted to feel like they could actually have a chance to defend themselves against it before it actually basically just ganks you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think people were more interested in just having a chance, Oh, it doesn't even spawn, Miss Candela. You're just walking, and all of a sudden you're in a struggle. You don't get a chance to see it before you even do it. There's nothing that happens before it attacks you, except you hear the music, and then it's on you. And so it doesn't spawn in or anything. It spawns in on top of you. Let's just put it that way. It spawns in on top of you, and then you're just struggle. You do a struggle with it, and it generally does not kill you on the first go, but it damages you a lot. Oh, and then one of the injuries it gives you can actually come open while you're sleeping. Well, it'll give you like a deep laceration, and while you're sleeping, that injury can come open and kill you, and you can bleed out. Isn't that fun? And there's no way to prevent that. There's not like they didn't add like a special bandage into the game that you could utilize to prevent yourself from, to heal the deep laceration. You just have to bandage up, and it could possibly break open and kill you in the middle of the night. It just overall was not a very. It just didn't work. Yeah, no stitches. Yeah, I think if they. So I've gone over my ideas for the Cougar many times, but here they are again. I think the Cougar would be. It would be cool if you didn't ever see it. It would be cool if you never saw the Cougar before he gets ready to attack you. I think that's totally cool. Cougars are like really stealthy, stocky type things. But I think that it should always have like, you know, the music should build. You should hear a little of a wow. And then you should be able to look around really quick and maybe get one shot off on the Cougar before he attacks you. I'd be totally okay with that. At least in that you get the, if not a false sense of security, you get a shot at doing it before he actually attacks you. He won't be scared off by getting hit by an arrow. He's just like the moose. He doesn't get scared off or anything by gunfire or flares or anything like that. Maybe even make the Cougar really tough where he doesn't bleed out. You have to kill him in that one shot, or that's it. You know, he's going to attack you no matter what. And then you get to struggle with him. He goes away. Yeah, maybe he gives you that deep laceration, but give us some new mechanic in the game where we can make like a stick bandage with cloth or something, and you know, or something, or we can take a sewing needle and cloth and suture ourselves up or something. You know, give us some way to a new way that we have to fix that injury, so it's not like a permanent thing, or not like a thing that could kill you in the middle of the night. And then lessen the sort of the stunned effect after you get hit by the Cougar, because it was like everything would turn red and you're kind of staggering around like you're drunk, sort of like, you know how you stagger when your health gets really low. It just kind of sucked. But yeah, it's just one of those things where even if we know it's a vain hope that we could actually defend ourselves against the Cougar, at least make it feel like we can defend ourselves against the Cougar. I think that's the thing that most people did not like, is that it just felt kind of like, well, we don't have a chance at all to defend ourselves against the Cougar. He's gonna hit us, we're gonna take damage, nothing we can do about it. And that pretty much was it. There was nothing we could do about it. And most people were like, yeah, that's not really for me. And it wasn't really for me either. I was just like, yeah, it doesn't interest me that much. And so the Cougar was just kind of like, it was more of an annoyance. So I'm glad to be honest, I'm also not very happy that they just removed him from the game. I think they should have left him in the game and retooled it, but maybe that would have been harder to leave him in and sort of do hot fixes on him or something. That may have been harder than actually taking him out of the game. I don't know. I'm not a developer, so from a developer standpoint, maybe it was too much work to do it that way. Again, you know, Hinterland's biggest issue is that Hinterland listens to a small vocal minority of people on the internet instead of taking feedback from a majority of the loyal fan base that they have. They listen to 3 or 4 people on Twitter and a few loud voices on their forums that just like to bitch and whine about stuff, and they take that as the general fan base movement that it's not. And they change things based on those people's, you know, input. Instead of like putting out a general poll saying, hey, what do you, I mean, it'd be as easy as that. Hinterland could do Twitter polls, or they could do forum polls and say, hey, or they could put a poll in the game, so when you load up the game, there's a screen that has a link to a poll that says, hey, we want your feedback. What do you think about this? You know, there's so many ways they could go about it instead of just listening to this small vocal minority of people. And I think that's where they get themselves into a lot of trouble, is they listen to that small vocal minority and they believe that it is the majority of people that are out there, and it's not. It's also possible the devs designers weren't happy with the way the Cougar turned out. To be honest, Christiany, I think that they pushed the Cougar out earlier than it was supposed to be. After the previous update before this one, the thing I saw most people complaining about is they were complaining about, where's the cougar? Where's the cougar? You've been promising us the cougar. The cougar's still not in the game. You guys suck because you haven't brought out the cougar yet. And I think they pushed it out too early. Oh, don't worry about it. Canadians, am I right? Yeah, those Canadians. All right, I'm gonna put these out here. I'm gonna take your bandage and I'm gonna give you a broth instead. Now it looks like she's holding the broth. Wait. Now she's two-fisting the broth. Woo! Is that just wrong to have a dead person two-fisting broth? I don't know. I don't know. It seems wrong to me. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. It seems wrong to me somehow, but... We're just gonna do some boring stuff while the Twitch ads run. We're just gonna defer these ptarmigans. You can have my broth when you pry it out of my cold, dead finger. Oh, wait. Yeah. That's the thing. There's a poll. What's a poll? Should the cat have been removed? No, they should have tweaked it. Everybody vote in the poll. There's a poll up right now, boys and girls. Should the cat have been removed? All right. So, now that ads are over. So, what I was saying, Christine, in response to your is it possible the devs designers weren't happy with the way the cougar turned out? I think they pushed the cougar out too early. I think they pushed the cougar out in response to a very small vocal minority of people on their forums and the internet who were very upset the cougar was not yet in the game after the last update. Because there was a lot of people after the last update who were like, why is the cougar not out? You guys suck. The cougar should have been out already. He's the most anticipated thing and you guys haven't done anything with him yet. Boo frickin' who, you know. There's a lot of people there was a lot of people online who were saying that, but they aren't the majority of people. They aren't the, you know, they aren't the normal. Oh, we got carcass harvesting 5. Nice. And they should have put a poll out about it and said, hey, should we remove the cougar or would you like to see us fix it in transit? You know, would you like to see us fix it now or fix it in the meantime? And I think most people would be like, just fix it. Okay, so now we can harvest 100% frozen carcasses by hand. We get 50% reduction in harvest time, 30% reduction in hide or gut harvesting time. So that's really, really super nice. It is getting a little cold in here. I think we might have gone above the 50% range on our health though. 52, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it was bold to attempt to try to do something new. It just didn't work out like they hoped. I mean, and the thing is that, you know, when something like that doesn't work out as hoped, you go back, you retool it, you figure it out, you figure out, well, what's the response we got other than, and I've always said, you know, just tell it, you know, just going in and doing a in their forum and saying, you guys suck, this sucks, you know, giving them no feedback or no ideas on, well, you could have done this a little differently here. You could have done this. You know, there's a difference between just telling them they suck and their idea sucks and that it doesn't work and you hate it, and actually giving them some constructive feedback on what maybe they could have done different, you know? They you know, and saying, hey, well, maybe you could have done this instead, or maybe you could have helped, maybe you could have tweaked this a little ways. You know, hey, McLeanette, how you doing? And I don't think enough people did that. I think enough people just went in and just told them they sucked and the cougar sucked and they, you know, their firstborn should be taken out and you know, and flogged, you know, 50 times for putting the cougar in the game. You know, it was just a bunch of junk that people were putting online, and so they just removed the cougar because they didn't want to deal with the backlash. And I think it was a bad idea. I think they should have left it in and been like, hey, we're gonna leave it in, we're gonna tweak it and do some stuff, and just, you know, they should have taken a different approach. But I said 10 times thank you. But, you know, Hinterland, like I was saying, I think their biggest flaw is they listen to the trolls on the internet, the ones that are just the loudest, instead of listening, you know, to feedback, not only from, you know, and I'm not saying I got the greatest feedback ever, but they should come to some content creators that stream this game all the time. They should talk to the players. They should put a poll up in the loading screen saying, hey, we want your feedback on such and so. Click on this, it'll take you to a link that'll let you, you know, interact and give us an idea on what you want us to do. You know, they could do stuff like that where they could engage with the audience, with the people, and the people who are actually playing the game. And, you know, and I think that would benefit them more than just reading stuff on the forums or especially looking at Twitter. I mean, you know, one of the best things they ever did was get Raph off of Twitter. That's one of the best things they've ever done is get him off Twitter and have him stop responding to Twitter people, because all he ever did was just piss people off when he did that. It was doing nobody any good. Hey, Macro Backup, how you doing? Was there a recent update? Oh, we're just talking about the last one. We're just talking about the last update, you know. Come on, Moose. All I want is the Moose. Oh, that's all I have to say about that. I mean, we have a bunny over there. You guys ever see the bunny face? There's a bunny face over here. See, there's his ear and his nose, his little mouth. You know, honestly, Miss Candela, I never did either. I've seen it in people's videos. It was pulled that fast out of the game. It was pulled that fast out of the game. That's how much people hated it. And I personally don't think they wanted to put it in there right away. I think they wanted to give it a little more time. But they kind of felt pressured to put it in right away. Well, the problem with it, Miss Candela, is that it was broken in the early stages as well. The cougar came into the game broken. I was in zone of contamination when the cougar was introduced into the game. And, unfortunately, even though I got the sound of him prowling around, I never got to see him because he was broken and not spawning in zone of contamination. So I never got to see the cougar in zone of contamination because he wasn't there. Which was kind of hilarious. Okay, there's a bunny rabbit and a deer over here. I want both of them. Gotta take a long shot at Mr. Deer, though, because he'll see me. He'll see me from a million miles away. Yeah, see, look at that. He saw me from right there. Alright, we're gonna post up by this tree here real quick.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't think I get a mag lens. Can I get a mag lens? No. We're gonna get a little cold. I said this before, my only real complaint is how hard it is to hit with the bow. Honestly, it's not that hard to hit with the bow, Christine. It just takes a lot of practice. It takes a ton of practice. I'm talking hundreds of hours of practice.
Too cold to think.
Oh, to hit the cougar. To hit the cougar with the bow. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, it is pretty hard. That more has to do with just like the mechanics of shooting the bow, especially when you're like, is it really that cold out? Okay, no, we're warm now. Okay. It's like, is it really that cold out? Seriously? Seriously. Got a little snow falling. We got a rabbit here to harvest. Get a little calories on Mr. Ribbities. Maybe my settings. Well, the funny thing is, Kenneth, I saw him out here earlier. Really, game? Really? You're gonna do this to me right now? Well, I know where I'm going. I'm gonna get my pistol out because if we run into a wolf.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wow! Blizzard out of nowhere. But yeah, the cougar, from what I saw, it was pretty hard to hit with the bow. I never tried it because, like I said, I never got a chance to hunt him before the cougar was yanked out of the game. So. Again, it comes down to risk versus reward. The cougar is like one of those animals where the risk of trying to kill him is not really worth the reward you get out of it. Oh, by the way, Miss Candela, the items that you could get from the cougar are still in the game menu. You can still see them here. The cougar hide wrap. It's a new headpiece. It's a 3-3. A 3-3. 5% protection. And then there is the cougar claw knife, which is just a knife you make with a cougar claw, scrap metal, and a heavy hammer, and that. So there's two new items. But the thing is that neither of those items is that amazing, especially for an animal that hard to kill on Interloper. It's sort of like, why go to Bleak Inlet and Black Rock on Interloper if you don't have a gun? The risk of going there and having to face the Timberwolves with only a bow is not worth the reward you get out of either of those zones, because there's nothing in those zones that you really need or can't get elsewhere easier on Interloper. Now, with Interloper, if you're playing Interloper as like a gunloper, then you have like the pistol like I do, and you're like, okay, going to those zones actually has a purpose now. Going there is actually kind of a neat thing because I get to actually, try to make bullets when I go there. Oh, I'm sure the cougar's gonna return as well. I think it'll probably be done a little differently than it is already. And with them having it out of circulation as long as they have, I have a feeling the cougar's gonna get a major rework by the time it comes back. I think it'll probably be a rework for the best. I mean, I think they'll thoughtfully sit down and actually get some good stuff going with them. Let's do the 4-minute piece real quick. Just get that in our belly. And then we'll do the little longer piece. Let's get some water going over here. Just a liter's good. And then we'll get, oh, nope. And then a little rabbit meat there. Well, mostly the thing with killing it on Interloper in the original form of the Cougar Christine was just the willingness just to take all that damage and basically lose most of your clothing to kill one animal. Which just seems kind of pointless to me. It's like, okay, so you lost all your clothing to kill this animal that gives you a hood. Wow, that's a real, that's a real good use of your time, It wasn't important enough to me to do that. It's like, okay, well, it's kind of a cool hood and everything, but damn. I mean, you mean I'm gonna lose all my clothing to get this guy? And possibly get an injury that's gonna rip open when I go to sleep? It's like, yikes. Hey, Janelle, how you doing? Okay, it sounds like the storm might have passed. What time of day is it? Oh, it's only midday. Alright, let's grab a couple torches. Yeah, in that version, it was better to fight naked. Yep. But then again, Christine, it's not like you could ever plan when the cougar was going to attack you. The cougar just attacked out of nowhere. And so you basically had to walk around naked all the time and take damage. It was just like, no thank you. Now there usually is a wolf around here. Maybe since the storm is now past, the moose will respawn down here. Good God, this hat is itchy today. I don't know why it's so itchy. By the way, I have my entire comic book collection out on the floor down here. You guys want to see you guys want to see my boxes of comics? You want to see all my boxes of comics? Oh crap! All right, let's go to Big Head, because that's me there. Okay, so I'm gonna just take that off for a second. So here, I gotta come over here and get my camera out. There is my boxes of comic books, all around there. That's all the different stuff I have. Those are the really good ones over there. These ones down here are the more expensive things, the older books and stuff. And then this is all my modern comics over there. But yeah, that's all my comic books. That's like my 9,000 comics. That's like my 9,000 comics. Yep. That's my stuff. Yeah, those are all my books. Yep. I'm getting them ready. I'm getting them ready to move. I have a storage unit already set up for them. Got shelves in it. I'm getting them ready for the move. So I was organizing them all. Getting them set to go. It's only like 9,000 books. It's not that big of a collection. I've had bigger collections in my life. It's only like 9,000 books or so. And growing. Yes, when I say I'm a comic book nerd, I am. I'm not kidding. And I've pretty much read just about every single one of those books, plus more. Oh, I mean, I've had that collection for probably a decade or so. I've bought and sold that many books multiple times over in my life. Because I'll get to a point where I'll just sell them, I'll just sell off a bunch of stuff, and then I'll buy a bunch more stuff. Oh, do I read? Oh, I think I've read every single one in that collection, in this collection here for sure. There are some books I'm buying now that are like older books that I've read in the past, and then I'm just I'm buying them to put them back in my collection because I sold them off at some point or another. But Lady Q just gave out 5 subs to the community, going to Rusty Brazenfire, Pittywunk, Crimson Raider, Scott Dog, and China Grace. Lady Q, thank you for popping in and giving the love. How you doing today? Thank you so much for those 5. Oh, jeez. Those 5 gifted subs there. How are my comics individually wrapped? I bagged them all. And boarded most of them as well. What's my most expensive comic? Oh, jeez, I have no idea. Make it rain! Make it rain, for sure. I have no idea what my most expensive one is.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Alex Live with a 28 months. fire going first try. All right, there we got that fire going first try. Let's get some sticks on there. Put you out.
Alex Life just resubscribed for 28 months.
Yeah, we are really low on food. Let's add in a whole bunch of points right now. Let's just add in like 5 million. That sounds good. You can spend those in the store redeeming stuff, boys and girls. You can also roulette some. You can play slots if you want as well. There you go. See, you can play slots. You can roulette stuff. It's all sorts of fun. All right, let's get this 1538. If this damn moose would show up, we would have plenty of food. As it is, I need to go out hunting and risk my life. Oh, you know what? Let's put this hide and gut down back here. God dang it. That just sucks so bad that the moose is not showing up for us. Makes me super duper dupery duper sad. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold up, hold up, hold up. I just wanna fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Oh, I remember that song from back in the day. All right, let's go ahead and prepare up this rosehip we got. At least we can have a hot drink when we go out. Drink you down, get a little bit of hot drink in me. There we go. Back's doing much better, yeah. Even though I went out yesterday and helped my brother put flooring down on two of the floors in his new place yesterday. It was all laminate floor, so it was just getting down. I sat down for most of it. Didn't hurt my back at all. But yeah, we put laminate down on two of his floors yesterday. The two biggest rooms, really. So we only got 2 more to do. And we're going to take a break and not move anything this weekend. We're probably going to do it next weekend. But there'll probably be a few days this next week that I'm going out to help him as well. Oh, come on. I know I can get up this hill. Your stream made me buy the DLC for Planet Crafter. Oh, it's so good. And if you already own Planet Crafter, it's so cheap. It's under $8. It's under $8 if you already own Planet Crafter. Well, I'm wondering why you take wolf hides. That wolf hide was sitting in the cave already, Kenneth. That one was already inside the cave. So I didn't have to take that hide. It was already just sitting there waiting for me.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, we gotta travel. We gotta get some food, boys and girls, because we are running out of num-nums. There was a deer over here, but I'm pretty sure that deer is gone now. I'd even settle for a wolf right now. I was actually hoping the wolf up here would be around and I could kill him, but he's not over here. Yeah, my back's feeling a lot better. My joints are still a little bit, you know, a little sore. Oh, there's a couple cattails down here. I like that. My joints are still a little sore, but, you know, not doing too bad. It's all part of getting old, you know? Things just start hurting. Things just hurt all the time. I hear ptarmigans again. I could have sworn I heard ptarmigans over here. I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Well, we'll go down over here, and then we'll swoop around and drop down to the bottom I know there's some wolves and deer over here. We can get up over this, no problem. Oh, there's a piece of cedar here too. That's nice. Can I get to a place where I can? No, I can't get to a place to break that down without it hurting me. Okay, that's fine. Fine and dandy. There's a ptarmigan right down there. I see you, you little turd. I gotta stay kind of far away from them because once I draw my bow, they sense me. I'll wait till he stops. Got him. First one was just a little short. Use that to get my second one a little bit more aimed on. Got it down, baby. Yeah, let's go. I sprained my neck the other day just by looking over my shoulder. Why'd you look over your shoulder, Janelle? There was somebody following you. Actually, you know what? Let's go in the cave and we'll go through the cave instead. Because the cave will take us right down there too. We can go down that little cliff there, but we can go down this way as well. Were you hiding from someone, Janelle? Looking over your shoulder. Sort of looks like it's kind of a guilty kind of action, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
All right, this should take us down the other way down out of here, not through the waterfalls. That would take us into the canyon. But the other exit here should pop us out by the area we want to go to. And it might have a bear over there too. I've woken up with sprains. Sleeping's a dangerous activity for me. Yes, it sometimes can be, Nana. My dog just made a noise. Oh, okay. I thought you were like running from the law or something. You're like, the lawman's after me. Gotta look over my shoulder every 5 minutes to make sure the law isn't caught up with me. Well, I guess if your dog made noise, I guess that could mean that the law was still after you. I don't know. Not gonna judge. I mean, hey. I think it's... God, I want to say it's this way. I want to say it's this way. Okay, there's a torch here. That makes me think it probably is. Means I was down this path before. This upper part of this cave always confuses me a little bit. I get turned around in it pretty easily. There's a lot of weird winding paths. It's not like you can get lost and die in it, but man, it is a little confusing some days. All right, there we go. That's what I was looking for. The big blue-green, the big blue glowy part. And when we get down to the bottom here, if we take a right, that would take us to the waterfalls. But we'll take a left, and that'll lead us out of this cave. Although, do I want to go out of this cave right now, or do I want to eat the rabbit that I killed? I didn't get a rabbit, right? No, I got a ptarmigan. I can make a ptarmigan. Actually, does this ptarmigan have enough meat on him? He has enough meat on him. Okay. So we could harvest the ptarmigan and get enough meat to make a broth. I want to see where this pops me out. I think it pops me out by the cave, or at the cave there by the bottom. Yes. Excellent. Yes, this is exactly where I thought it popped me out at. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. All right, let's go ahead and build a fire. Right back in here. There we go. Get that going. Give me a second to respond to this text my brother sent me. There we go.
That did it.
Ah, look at that. That did it. That worked perfectly. Let's throw a stick on there and a coal on there. And let's throw 1 cedar firewood on there too. Let's get the meat off this little bugger. Nope, I haven't broken the law in a while. I haven't broken the law lately. I hear you, sister. Alright, let's get that cooked up. Throw that on there, 4 minutes. Eat you up. I'm just gonna eat you up.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
Probably because we're tired. And we need to get some sleep. Luckily, we did pick some cattails up out there, so we've got a few cattails plus this broth to eat tonight. And hopefully tomorrow, we'll be able to get some actual food for ourselves. Yeah, we got 3 cattails. The food is getting desperate. We need a bear or a moose, one or the other, so that we can actually take care of our food problem for a little while. All right, I don't even care about the rest of this ptarmigan. I think I have what 29 ptarmigan down on me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm goods to go. There we go. What time of day is it? Okay, it's almost nighttime. Let's go ahead and drink some water. You know, I'll make just a little bit more water if we have to leave it here. It's fine. We got this fire for another hour and 17 minutes. That should be enough to get at least a liter of water in each of those done. And while that's going, we can go ahead and break apart some of this garbage we have. Oh! You know what we can do? While we have time. Nope. I can craft up some fire-hardened arrows real quick. Yep. That's a good use of our time, because we need a few more fire-hardened arrows. I don't have any more sticks for it. That's fine. Water's got 8 minutes till boiled. Let's go ahead and just scrap a few more of these torches. Oh, man, you gotta make it an even 30. An even 30 what? An even 30. What do I have to make it even 30? I know not what you speak of, Jordan. Alright, you guys are all nice and done up. Let's grab you and you. Oh, feather, and even for 30 feathers. Oh. Oh, I got 16. I don't think I can make. Nope, I'm missing 1 stick. So I break down 2 more torches. Break down 2 more torches. That should give me a stick to put on the fire, and then sticks to make, and then enough sticks to make another 3 arrows with. $23, $29. Okay, so I need to add 1 more stick to the fire. Make it 2 more sticks to the fire. Break down 2 more torches. Oh, you mean ptarmigan down. Oh, the ptarmigan down. Nope, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay, maybe I'll make it even 30. There we go. Get 3 more fire-hardened arrows, and then we'll take a ptarmigan down real quick. Perfect. Alright, we'll do it. There, now we have an even 30. Do you feel better? I feel better. Do you feel better? I feel much better now. We get no health back when we sleep, so we might as well just sleep like 6-7 hours and sleep another 6 or 7 hours. It doesn't really matter how much we sleep. We just don't want to get thirsty or hungry while we're sleeping. Do I have any teas I can drink down still? I do actually have some tea. I'll drink down this tea here. That gives us a little bit of food as well while we're doing it. So, the moose hunt was a complete bust today, boys and girls. A complete, absolute bust. And it sucks. It sucks. I wish we did not have... I wish we did not have the ads, or not the ads. I wish we didn't have the bad luck that we had. Been looking into this ads running when you pause on YouTube, and it seems it's widespread, so I'll just let the video run, then rewind it to a point I've stopped watching if YouTube starts doing it again. Kind of like picking up even numbers of birch bark or mushrooms just for the sake of it. A little OCD, yes. Let's go out today before we finish up and see if we can bag ourselves a moose or a bear or something. Because I don't think we have no food left on us whatsoever. So let's go out and see if we can find some sort of animal. Honestly, even a bear at this point would not be amiss. We do have to be rather careful with the bear, though. I do not have a flare gun. We have to find somewhere to hunt the bear from, where we could safely get away from him if he charges. The bear's cave is right there. I don't see the bear around it. But there are a couple of rabbits. And we're getting really cold. Where'd my arrow go? Right there. I guess we take our rabbits and call it a day. Because it doesn't look like we're going to get the bear right now.
Can't feel my feet.
And we're starving to death, and we're cold. There's a bear, or a rabbit for us. There's a rabbit for us right there. We need to get a fire started here, though. It doesn't look like the bear's... There's no bones in the bear's cave, so that makes me think he's not here. Which makes me a little sad. Which makes me just a teensy tiny bit sad. Come on, little fire. You can do it. Come on, little fire. There you go. There you go.
There's life out here.
All right, let's throw coal on there. Let's throw a couple sticks on there. That'll get it warmed up to a good amount. Drop that rabbit there. Maybe this bear doesn't exist. Sometimes the bears are it's very weird. Sometimes the bears do not spawn in certain places. I don't know why that is, but, yeah. I mean, I'll make a fire in his cave, wait till he comes home. If he's out there. Get warmed up a little bit, eat some rabbit meat. Oh, that is not getting me that warm, is it? There we go. Let's get this other rabbit here. Alright, we had to scare him into us, and then we were able to get him. Another 0.8. Wow, these are both these rabbits are really tiny. Really tiny rabbits. Not much at all on them. But hey, at least it gives us a little bit of food. So we don't starve. Got a little tiny bit of food. Got a big fire going here. Figured, oh, hey, look, there's some cattails over here. That's nice. Grab a couple of these cattails real quick, because why not? Looks like there's a rose hip over there, too. Looks like there used to be a maple over here. It's gone. Rose hips sound good. Oh, there's ptarmigans. There's ptarmigans. Got one. Got two. Nice thing about using these arrows is the ptarmigans will not run if I miss. Oh shoot, it went right behind him. Got him. Got him. Woo! Good God, that was a lot of arrows. That was a lot of arrows I put out there. Where's the wolf when I'm hungry? I know. He's just chilling out. He's like, I'm not coming around for you, bud. Oh man, so we got 4 ptarmigans there. That's nice. How much water do I got? I got 3 liters. We can make a few broth with that. We'll go back over here to the bear's cave, make up some broth. We can probably get like at least 3 broth off the ptarmigans, maybe 4. The nice thing is if you use these fire-hardened arrows, even if you miss the ptarmigan, they won't run away. If you use regular arrows, the ptarmigan will run away if you miss. Or if you sometimes also if you hit another animal that's close to them, they'll run away as well. All right, that's got 1.1 in it. That's beautiful. Let's just take that with the hacksaw. Oh yeah, here we go. Some ptarmigan broth, baby. That's what we like to see. All right, let's get you down there. Get you making some water over here. Get you making some broth over there. There you go. $1.2. That's another broth right there. It's another broth right there, my friend. I hear the wolves all over. They're like, we'd love to find you. You're sweet, Pete. Mackenzie Collier. Hello, Mackenzie. How are ya? Good to see ya. I hope you're having a great day. Good to see you in on the stream. 22 minutes till ready. Okay, all right. We can grab another one. We can just get all these harvested up real quick. Yeah, it's sad that we're having to basically survive off rabbits and ptarmigans. We've been hunting a moose all day long. For the last 3 hours, we've been hunting the moose, and the moose just does not want to show up. The moose is like, no. You shall not find me, sir. Oh, wow, we could maybe get 5 broth off of these 4 ptarmigan. It's gonna be close. We'll see. We will see. Okay. We're gonna drink that broth immediately. Put some water on here. Put some broth cooking there. Make sure our fire's still going okay. How's our fire doing? It's still got an hour and 3 minutes on it. Let's go ahead and just give it a little bit more. Let's give it a little push there. There we go. A few more sticks on it. Gather a little fuel up. There we go. A few more cattails out here to gather as well. We'll get those. Pull those out. Does the broth feed you better than just the meat? Oh yeah. It does take water to make the broth, but the broth gives you like I think 800 calories or something like that, and a little tiny bit of water. So the broth gives you way better, yes. Ooh, and the wind's blowing right in here right now. That's not good at all. Yeah, so the broth is, oh, you can't really see it there. I'll hold off. I'll hold off on that broth until we get another one going here. So it basically takes 1 kilo of ptarmigan meat. Ptarmigan meat by itself is 500. Broth gives you 850. This would go to maybe 650, so it's a couple extra 100 calories per broth when you make it. So it adds up, you know, that couple extra 100. If you can get 5 broth, that's another 1,000 calories that you're going to be getting there. But you do have to have the salt to make it, and it takes a 0.01 salt every time you do it, so. And it does take, I think, what is it, 1.5 liters of water? Yeah, it takes 1.5 liters of water, so you have to have a lot of water to do it. We're actually going to cook up 2 liters here, and another liter here. Pump up the fire a little bit, get a coal and a few more sticks in there. And you can only make broth in a pot. You can only make it in a pot, so you have to make it in the pot no matter what. And then it takes, what, 34 minutes to get done? So this is our I think our 4th broth we've made. Because we've got, oh wow, we got 3 on us. This is our 4th. This is our 5th broth, because we already drank one. We still have, yeah, so we've got 5 broth out of that one, out of those 4 ptarmigan. That's really good. And now we can just cook up the rest of the ptarmigan meat, no problem. That worked out perfect for us. Now, the best thing about broth, Nana, as well, and for everybody, the best thing about broth is there's no smell. Broth has no inherent smell in it, so you can carry the broth around with you and no animals are going to be attracted because of the smell. And honestly, I don't think we have a bear that's here. I do not think there's a bear here at all. I'm going to grab as many torches as I can because we're going to break these down into sticks tonight. I'm going to drink a hot broth here, just so, and you also can warm broth up as well, and you can make it warm so you get an hour's worth of warmth off of it. So it also gives you an hour's worth of warmth if you want to heat it up or if you drink it when it's hot. So broth is a really good way to, and there's a lot of salt in the game. I've left behind like 2 or 3 salt containers. I'm getting a little low on salt now. I only have 6 more doses of it, so I can only make 6 more broth. But it does. You can make 25 broth from 1 canister of salt. So all you really need to do is carry 1 salt with you. You don't need to carry a ton. Yeah, so salt is very plentiful. Very, very plentiful. So yeah, as long as you carry salt around, you might as well make some broth when you run across the ptarmigans. You don't even have to harvest the whole ptarmigan. I mean, I would recommend carrying as much ptarmigan down on you as you can, because the ptarmigan down, ptarmigan liner, this the improvised insulation is really nice, and of course having the improvised bedroll is really nice as well. So having both of those is a very nice thing. Now I'm going to go ahead. Seriously? I didn't get enough angle on it. Oh, it actually broke on him. Oh, there's a deer over here. There's a deer. We gotta stalk this guy, though. Oh, he went the other direction. No, he's coming back this way. Or is he walking the other way? I think he's walking the other way. Nope, he's coming back this way. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. We gotta do our little sneakity sneak because we do not have bow skill 5 yet. Our goal is to shoot him right in the head so he doesn't run. Deep breath, deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Everything's gonna be good. Nope, he's going that way. Okay, okay, we can get a side shot on him this way. That's not bad. We can go for the heart or the head. The heart's usually an easier way to shoot. Okay, wait till he puts his head down. We want him to put his head down if he can. Come on, buddy, put your head down. There's nobody here but you and me. Nobody here. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Nope, I hit him in the back. I hit him in the back. Now he's gonna run and bleed out. Son of a biscuit. Well, at least he didn't take my arrows and run away. He'll bleed out. We'll get him tomorrow. There we go. We got 2 rabbits to suffice us for the night. Yeah, salt does not go bad on you at all. Salt is one of those items that will never ever go bad on you, which is very nice. Hey, trying to figure out which map is this in 3 minutes. I'll give you a hint. There's a river in it. Oh, is that deer coming over here?
I think I need to lay down.
Oh, he ran all the way back over there. See, there's the deer I shot. He's all the way over there. I wish he'd come back this way. I tried to shoot him again. Nope, he's not gonna come over. But yes, it has a river in it. Brazio. There's a river in it. And it's very quiet. It's a quiet river. It's my favorite zone in the game. Let's put it that way. It's my favorite zone in the game. I love, love, love this zone for so many reasons. It to me, this zone to me is the height of the zone making that Hinterland has done. It's a very difficult zone to figure out, but it's great because there's no indoor structures really at all in the zone. It's all outdoors. It's really cool that it's 90% outdoors. There's a couple little things. Oh, it's a maze. It's a maze. But it's a great maze. That's the thing I love about it. It's just a fantastic maze. All right, let's see how many deer we have right now. We have 6 deer kills. Monolith, yeah, the Monolith Lake is great. I'm staying away from Monolith Lake for a moment because I'm trying to get the moose to spawn up there. And my theory is that the moose wasn't spawning because I was too close and the moose was scared. And so I didn't want to scare the moose. I wanted to back off a little bit and let the moose have its day, you know? Is there anything I need to do before I go to sleep now? Let's just sleep for a few hours. We had 6 deer. Hush River is very remote. I like that though. I like this network of caves here. I like that you have to kind of like play a little bit by your wits. Deer killed, still 6. Okay, well maybe that deer already died. That's what I'm going with. The deer already died. That's what I'm saying. The deer is already dead out there. All right, let's get some sleep. Never found the special bow there. Well, on Interloper, the special bow doesn't exist in this zone, unfortunately. The special bow only exists on lower difficulty levels, not on Interloper. Which makes me sad. I think it should exist on Interloper, but it doesn't. It's tied, I believe, to the overall loot table, which you have to have it set below the Interloper setting, and then it will actually spawn, just like the special rifles, special revolvers, and stuff like that are set on that as well. All right, so next time we play, boys and girls, we're gonna go out and get that deer harvested because guess what? That's food, but we're gonna have to go get some. We're gonna get some fuel. We have to get some fuel because we don't have much fuel left to get that deer going. We do have a couple jars of gourmet broth still. We have a couple rabbits there we could harvest up for food as well. That deer, though, I think is going to be the best thing we can get. And we have slowly but surely recovered since our low of 30% on the day that we got attacked. We have slowly gotten back up to 50% health. So we're at 50%. We did get up to 52, but we lost a couple percentage. So we're at 50% health. So, you know, not too bad. Not too bad. We're surviving. We're surviving. We aren't thriving. But yeah, that'll be interesting. So we're going to switch gears here, as we usually do. We're going to play a little bit of 7 Days to Die Afterlife. So thank you, everybody on YouTube, for coming by for Long Dark. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Hit that button. Hit those buttons down below there if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time for Long Dark, or just in a little bit for 7 Days to Die. Tomorrow we have Icarus as well as 7 days. And then on Sunday, we're going to just be doing Icarus most of the day on Sunday, unless I feel differently, but that's the plan right now. Long Dark will return on Monday with this character right here. We'll be getting back into our low revolver challenge. There are the challenge rules. Challenge is also in the description below on YouTube, along with the code you can use if you want to play in the same file type that I'm playing in. So, YouTubers, until then, have a great one. Thank you for coming by so very much. I appreciate y'all coming by, and I will see you hopefully in a few minutes, because I'm just going to take a short bathroom break and be right back with some 7 Days to Die Afterlife.